Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. And I've literally just this second finished one. And what I've finished is a local beer from Avid Brewing Co. And that was their Freestyle West Coast IPA. Now for me, I found it disappointing. I pointed out early in the video, 5.4%. Seems very low for a West Coast to be starting at. I expected pine, citrus, grapefruit, big bitterness. What I got, and I've still got some of it here, what I got was a big malty sort of beer. A gentle citrus hit, gentle bitterness, disappeared. I went back to being malty. No pine at all, very little grapefruit in there. So for me, I did say on the video, I thought it was pretty poor. Pleasant drink, didn't do the style justice. And I'm not a big West Coast fan. But now, I've actually got a West Coast IPA here now. From two big names in craft brewing, if you like. And what we've got is from Verdant Brewing Co. and Elusive Brewing. And we have a can of their Trust the Diagram West Coast IPA. And this is coming in at 6.8%. Now, that beer was £2.75. This was picked up from a pub. And it cost me, it was a takeaway job, and it cost me £5.50 in a 440ml can. So, double the price. Cost twice as much. But, I'm going to review this, and I also want to compare it with that. So let's get it open and see what we get, because I would expect this to probably be good. And I think it's going to be a first. I don't think I've had anything from Elusive Brewing Co. So let's get her open and get her into this glass and see what we get. I'll do the screen in a minute because it's a bit weird not seeing it. So, now we'll touch a screen. Beer in a glass. A bit lighter than I was expecting. I was maybe expecting more a sort of amber colour. This is more I'm going to say an orange, if you like. Almost a watered down sort of orange squash kind of colour. It's hazy. There's plenty of carbonation going up the middle of the glass. We got a finger of white on top. So really, apart from maybe the colour, whereas I'd expect it to be maybe a little bit darker, you know, it's looking all right. So let's give it a swirl. Dive in with the nose. And like I said, citrus, grapefruit are the biggest. Grapefruit, pine, resinous, and a big bitterness for me is what I would expect more from a West Coast. Yeah, some citrus notes, but grapefruit, pine, bitterness, the main things. So let's dive in on the nose and see what we get. Hop, you get that hop in there. I mean, I'm just gonna, yeah, it's big, just malt in that one for me. Hoppy. There is that bit of pine on the nose as well, and it's got that almost bitter tang on the nose. Or, well, I want to say bit grapefruit tang on the nose. So yeah, straight away this smells more what I would expect. So let's dive in, give it a go, see what we get. Cheers. Now that is more like it. That is more like it. Yeah, and that bitterness sort of kicking in right at the back end. Let's go in again. Nice body. Not really any heavier than this one, but this had a good body. But full of malty sort of body. There is a nice gentle carbonation on this. Nice body. Gentle carbonation, very little, but it's just popping in the mouth. Extremely smooth and extremely soft. Taste wise, That's more like it. There is a malty backbone to this beer. You do get that little bit of maltiness in the background. And then all of a sudden you're hit with not so much citrus, I would say, but you're hit with grapefruit in there. And that's lacking that. That beer there is lacking that. Nice little hop presence. Almost got a little bit of sweetness in there. Hit with grapefruit. Little bit of piney resinous. And then the bitterness kicks in. And that bitterness lingers. It's still sort of right at the back of my mouth on the taste buds. You get it as soon as you drink it. It just screams West Coast. And I've got to be honest, not being a West Coast fan, I was expecting to appreciate the beer for what it is. But I really like this. It's got to be said, that is really, really good. I was maybe expecting a tad more bitterness. Maybe my palate's changed. Maybe I've got used to these bitter beers a bit more. Was expecting a big full-on bitterness. The bitterness is there. It lingers more rather than sort of punching you in the face. But that is belting. 6.8% is fucking nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Excuse my French, but it really isn't anywhere. You even get lovely piney hop aroma as you're putting your mouth in for a drink. You're getting that. That's really decent. That is very, very decent. So, they're my thoughts on this one. Let me dive in and compare this one to it. Yeah, that lovely hit straight away. As soon as you taste it, you're getting the bitterness. Let's go in with this one. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I've done this. I'll be honest with you, I haven't even uploaded my other video for this one. Why? Do you know why? I was watching it and I thought, was I being arse? And I sat here and I thought, I'm going to get this one out. Because I have no doubt that's going to be more true to the style. And it is. And I wanted to compare this with that one. And they're worlds apart. They're worlds apart. Like I say, this does the style justice. This is way too malty. There's too much malt there. There's not enough of what the main flavour should be in a West Coast in this one. Now, whether that's because it's only 5.4, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, they're a world apart. A world apart. Malty, quick little bit of citrus bitterness gone. Nothing in there. This one, yeah, the maltiness in that one takes over. This one's in the background. Then you're greeted with the, you know, this you are met with what you're supposed to have, with the maltiness in the background. That is the other way around. It's all malt and less of what the beer should be. So yeah, I think I'm going to be, so, you know, what I've said in my other video stands. And I was probably quite generous to it, really, because compared to this one from Verdant and Elusive Brewing, the Harvard Brewing Co. is, it just doesn't do the style justice. But this one is absolutely banging. Actually, it's a really decent drink, and me not being a fan of West Coast, I'm quite surprised. So Verdant and Elusive Brewing's Trust the Dragon West Coast IPA, 6.8%. Definitely gets a thumbs up from me. That is a really enjoyable drink and is more true to the style. If you see it, give it a go if you like your West Coast. And I'm sure there's going to be West Coast out there that even maybe put that to shame. I don't know. But I would imagine there's going to be some bigger, punchier ones than this. But that's really decent. So if you like your West Coast, give it a go. If you've had that beer, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Feel free to like and share the video. Feel free to subscribe as well if you want to. And that's it for this one. I'm going to end it there. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.